do this again. I got this. I have got this. With the second one, I was like, I've got this. And he just totally flipped the script. Like, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. I'm just happy you're here. This is episode 4 of Little Acorns to Mighty Oaks. Welcome to our channel. Right, on here you'll find all things motherhood, parenting, homeschooling, life schooling, the children, marriage. You'll find a little bit of everything on here. Okay. All right, so I want to get straight into today. I want to just encourage you, mummies. I want to encourage you that I'm seeing a lot of stuff at the moment. It's 2023 is coming. We're winding down 2022. Christmas is around the corner. New Year's is coming up quick, and I'm seeing a lot of people planning for 2023. I'm gonna get the bag in 2023. I'm gonna get a new relationship in 2023. I'm gonna be the best mom in 2023. I'm gonna get a new job in 2023 and buy my house in 2023. I'm seeing all of these plans. Great, amazing. Definitely need to have plans and goals and visions and aspirations. But one thing I keep thinking to myself is like, what's so special about 2023? Like, I'm all for new beginnings. But your new beginning could start today. Like, I don't know if you've seen that picture, the clock, and it just says now. Like, it's now o'clock. Like, everyone says, I shouldn't say everyone, but you might have seen or heard people say, when's the best time to have planted a tree? It was like 20 years ago. But when's the second best time? It's now. It's the same thing with any habit, any characteristic, anything that you want in life, any new thing that you want. Like, when's the best time to start it? It would have been before. It would have been like 20 years ago, if you're not 20 already, whatever. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, it would have been before. The best time to start is yesterday or 10 years ago, 100 years ago, whatever. But the second best time to start is now. And so I see people missing out on like a whole good 2 weeks. Like, some people, one of my coach friends, him and his family, they've already planned their 2023 since October, and some of us leave it till New Year's Eve and we plan everything. And other people, they pretty much plan all year round and are tweaking and stuff like that. I've been doing that all year, like tweaking my plans and, the things I thought I would have accomplished by a certain time. Some of them I had to move forward, some of them I had to move back. But the best time to start anything is now. Alright, so I want to leave you with the scripture. Proverbs 21 verse 25. I'll read it in 2 versions. So the King James Version says, strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. That's in King James Version. In my Hebrew Bible, it says, clothed with strength and dignity, she can laugh at the days to come. She can laugh at the days to come. So strength and dignity is what you are clothed with. Like, God has given you a special thing. Like, Proverbs 31 is this scripture that has this massive weight that a lot of people they have this weight on their shoulders when they hear Proverbs. I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. I want to be Proverbs 31 woman. And when we hear that, sometimes it just seems like I can't. What does she do? She sews. She looks after her household. Her husband's amazing. She's amazing to her husband. Her husband calls her amazing. Her children call her blessed. What does she do as well? She gives food to her servants. She gets up early in the morning. She makes sure that everything's done. She's prepared for the winter, all this kind of stuff. And it just seems like, it's just too many things. How can I do it? How can I do it? I can't be this woman. And we put so much pressure on ourselves to be this Proverbs 31 woman. However, from research, what I found is that she didn't do all these things at once. There were seasons, and that God gives us seasons: spring, summer, autumn, winter, and so she did these things in seasons. It just seems like they're all compressed, and this is the woman. She just, boom, her CV, her resume, her thing is just amazing. She did all of this stuff, but it doesn't say exactly when. It doesn't say her children were young. It doesn't say her children are old. But her children call her blessed. That means that she has looked after her children. And sometimes we get really stressed out. We don't need to be stressed out about this probably 31 woman. Like, you've got it in you. You can be like her. But in seasons, like, it's a seasonal thing. There's a time when you'll be able to be more, like, there's a time when you have to be more hands-on with your children, and then there's a time where you can be more hands-off with them, and then that means it frees up your time to go and do other things. But at that time, it's just it's a season, and so we have to be more in it, like embracing it, like being in it, like standing in it, owning it, enjoying it, because it's a season. That means it's going to pass. And so I was looking on Instagram this week, and I was talking to someone. There's quite a few people that I've seen on Instagram this week, and they're talking about their motherhood experience. And sometimes, most of the time, what I see is like the negative side. Like, it's been so stressful. I just didn't think I was going to be like this. I didn't, the emotions that I'm feeling, and and we go through all of these emotions, and we can't. No one could prepare me. No one prepared me. And as much as I try my best to prepare others, like, it's really, you just don't know until you're in it. Like, until you're in it. And I'm sure you can agree, this resonates with you. Like, you talk about childbirth with someone, and you're like, so what was it like? What's childbirth like before you have your baby? What's childbirth like? And they're like, oh, it's really painful. And then other people are like, not so much, But you don't know for yourself until you're actually in it, like in it. And just motherhood is just like that in general. That's just one example. But when I see a lot more negative stuff, I feel like it's almost my job. It's within my remit, and it's my joy as well, to remind people of also the positives, the joy that you feel. So and also to encourage, because, for example, you don't, when you're going through that storm, you feel like it lasts forever. And then I'm hoping that you're feeling me with this. I'm hoping that you're feeling me with this, because I've had 5 babies. And so, like, sometimes teething can be hard, breastfeeding can be hard, getting them onto solids can be hard, then there's potty training can be hard, and then weaning them can be hard. There's all these different things. And when they're sick and they've got lots of bogies, that can be hard. And there's so many different things, tantrums, and teaching them there's so many things that can be hard. But when you're going through it, you feel like this is forever, this is lasting so long. I just never. So I'll give you an example. My first son, I felt like he just was not getting. So my first daughter, she was amazing in terms of learning everything. She was so quick. She was walking by 9 months. She was talking, took your ears off, like potty training. She had it down, like within her first year, between 1 and, but by 2, she was fully potty trained, everything, like good to go, bed, everything, like night times, she was good. And so I was like, yeah, I can do this again. I've got this. With the second one, I was like, I've got this. And he just totally flipped the script. Like, he was totally different. Boys are 100% different to girls. And any mums that have a boy and a girl, at least the one boy and a girl, I know you feel me here. Anyway, so when it came to potty training him, I was like, yeah, I got this. There's me. I was just like, oh my goodness, how do I do this? I knew what to do with the girl. I was thinking, what do I do with this? Like, what? It was easy. I potty trained her in the summer. She just wore dresses. We just changed and we went, and we changed and we went, and then until she got it. But boy, I was like, oh my god, I can't put him in a skirt. I couldn't put him in a like, what am I gonna do? Like, had to buy lots of shorts. We did lots of shorts instead, and then, but before we even got to that stage, he he just wasn't getting it. And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I was getting to the point where I was like, I'm just going to put him back in nappies. And then I just realized he's actually using the potty. I couldn't believe it that he had actually been using the potty for about a month. But in my mind, I couldn't get out of the thing that he wasn't making it to the toilet. Like, I didn't even realize that he had been using the potty. And so I say that to say that when you're going through your storm, you don't always realize when you come out the other side. But and so we can't put ourselves on the we can't put ourselves through this cycle of I've got to be like this Proverbs 31 woman. Like, she had it all the things together. No, she was a seasonal woman. Proverbs 31 isn't even for women to be looking at and being like, I need to be like this. It's Proverbs 31 was for husbands to read and be like, wife, you're this, you're all of these things and more. They were supposed to say it to us and make us feel like, me? Stop it. Go on, say something. Me? Stop. Really? That was supposed to be it. It was never supposed to be, oh my goodness, I need to do this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Like, to-do list. What we have to realize about motherhood is that it comes from within. But we have to be accepting of the seasonal parts and the joys, the highs, the lows, everything. We have to accept that this is your ministry, your calling. This is you. This is who you be. This is who you be. God, you got it in you. Like, God called you to this job, to this role, to this ministry. Like, he called you to it for a purpose. Like, anointed and appointed you. Like, with the perfect child, no matter what this child is like. If the child is mad crazy, if the child is mad happy, if the child is mad, like if the child is, I don't know, like autistic or has some kind of disability, whatever it is, like God actually said, you and this child, perfect. Why? Because you're working something into yourself and out of yourself at the same time. You're working something into your child and out of your child at the same time. This, God is amazing. He's mind-blowing sometimes with the things that, it just blows my mind when I think of how he puts everything together. And sometimes because we are living in the now, we don't understand eternity properly, and we can't, he's outside of time, he sees the big picture. We can't see how this even makes sense. Why would you do this? why would you put me here? Why would you give me that child? Why would you give me this temperament? Like, why? But we don't understand until we can see the big picture, and we don't know when that would be. But everything works together for the good of those that love the Lord and are called to his purpose in Christ Jesus. And so today I want to encourage you, mommy. I want to encourage you. Strength and dignity. What does it say? Clothed with strength and dignity, she can laugh at the days to come. When you have that strength and dignity, when you're clothed in it, you will laugh at the days to come. You've got this in you, man. You've got it in you. You're not just going to make it through. You're not just going to survive. You're going to thrive. You're going to thrive. The rest of 2022, you're going to thrive. And 2023, you're going to blow. You're going to blow. Exponential growth 2023. Whatever we start here in 2022, it's going to blow next year. It's going to blow next year. We have to plant your seeds this year. Whatever they are, start it. Don't start in 2023. I challenge you to start it this side of the year. The old year, whatever you want to call it, start it now. Now. It's now o'clock. This is a little morning manna for you. A little encouragement. This is morning manna for you, mummy. Encouragement. You've got it in you. You can do this. You've got this. This week, set your intention. Let's go.
Be sure to like, comment and subscribe.